Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body, yo. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool, them love it, love it. Hey yo, it's alive and living Scotch of Sean Paul letting you know, you don't know. Just Cool Radio, and that's how the dial set. Dirty.
Hey, what's up? This is boy Mr. Vegas, and you got it locked to Just Cool Radio. You know, say, yeah, how we play the baddest and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, Just Cool Radio. Turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Zena. New talk when me have run the place Zena. When you see your brother, you say, "Walk on Zena." I hold that on your antenna. Now the one and only Just Cool Radio. You don't know bass and dance to the fullest. Run it.
Just Cool. Saying Just Cool.
Business, community project, or product to the next level. Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At Just Cool Radio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book Just Cool Radio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. Just Cool Radio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.
Hey, blessings, guys. We are live. We are live. Welcome, guys, to another week of your time with Nadz right here on Just Cool Radio, guys. The place to be for the vibes, the artist interviews. Yeah, great energy, positive vibrations. You know how it goes, guys. I hope you're all having an amazing week so far, you know. I've got an amazing guest in the building, guys, so I'm so looking forward to this show. It's going to be a good one, so make sure you guys are locked in wherever you are, tuned in to Just Cool Radio, and just enjoy the vibes with us, yeah? But you guys know how it goes. You know how we do it over here, okay? Yeah? We've got the little warm-up sesh. Couple two tunes, and then we'll get the guest up. And how I'm feeling right now, guys, we're going to get into Fine China by Chris Brown. Of course, my fave. Oh my God, Chris Brown's going to be here, guys. Has anyone got tickets for the Chris Brown show coming up? It was a Fine China, guys. Prettier by J1, guys. We're going to run one more tune, and then we're going to get our dope artist up here in the building. Okay? So we're going to go in with a Boogie with the Hoodie featuring Cash and massive warm welcome. You know, tap up the screen however you want to do it. Show some love to our amazing guest, Silva Rose, guys. Yes. Hey, gorgeous. Yes, Queen. Let's lift that up for you. Let's get you comfortable.
With my heels on, I'm kind of tall right now.
Yeah, I love it. As long as you're comfortable.
Yeah.
How's that going? We have to speak right in the mic if that's all right, baby.
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah, that's fantastic. I want to make sure everyone can hear ya, see ya, all that good stuff. Silva Rose, welcome to your time with Nadz.
Thank you. Nice to meet you finally.
I know. It's been a long time coming. It really has.
I know, right?
I see you doing your thing. You've been active, and you know what? I'm just very grateful that you're here today. And we managed to.
Thank you. I'm grateful that you invited me down.
Come on, how to be done? Like, one thing I find is that women in the entertainment industry, it's important for us to support one another. And I've only probably had, I think, 3 females out of the whole time I've been here. So
more for sure.
soon come. Don't watch, you know what I mean? Watch this space. Listen, yeah. But yes, it's an absolute pleasure. So I'm so happy we've managed to get it together. And what I like to do at the beginning of the show is obviously for those that may not be familiar with you as an artist, is to kind of like, I mean, really the aim of the interview is to get to know the person behind the art, behind the music, okay?
Yeah.
So what I like to start off with is the artist name, because I feel like it's the most like, it's what you go out there with, you know? And it's just important for people to kind of know like if there's a backstory to Silva Rose, how it came about, and the meaning for it for you.
So my name's Silva Rose, but it's like basically a play on my name. So you know like how Nicki Minaj is Onika Mirage?
Oh.
My name is literally Rosie De Silva.
Okay, so wait, so that's your real name?
Yeah, but it's a play on my real name. So my real name is Rosie De Silva, and then my artist name is Silva Rose. Originally, growing up, I had another name that was Trouble.
Okay.
And I was like...
There was like a tag.
Yeah, and I'm like grown now, and I'm trying to be in my grown feminine energy. So I was like, let me switch it up to Silva Rose and, you know, give them something a bit more mature. And
yes.
I love my name anyway. My granddad, they used to call him Silva.
Okay.
And my grandma was called Rose as well. So
that's so cute.
A lot of meaning into it, if anything.
Oh, I love that. Okay, yeah, and it goes with it. I mean, because what did you say previously it was known as what? Trouble?
Trouble, yeah.
Trouble. And I just feel like names are so important, right? So it's like if you get a name that is kind of like connected to, okay, I mean, trouble in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Then I guess you kind of take on that persona a little bit. Yeah.
And to be honest, I was living a whole different life back then. Yeah. So I was like, all right, now that I'm in my mature, grown woman, got children era, I can't be going around being called trouble. Yeah.
I'm telling you. No, trust me. I was telling my kids earlier, like my old tag used to be Rudy, because I'm pretty sure they. I know. You know. And the thing is that I suppose that these kids really think that they forget that we were kids at one point. They feel like we just gave birth to them and that's where life started. I was an adult. I was a child at one point, you know, and you know we go through their moments, but yeah, it really is about elevation, and stepping into, like you said, your feminine bag, because you know that's what it's about. We're women and we have to embrace our femininity. That's what's up. So guess a little bit about your background, like as far as your ethnicity, and yeah, we'll start there.
So I'm mixed race. Yes. Grenadian and Irish.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And on my Grenadian side, one of my family members recently did like ancestral DNA, so we've got Indian and Portuguese on the Grenadian side as well. So
yeah,
spicy,
real spicy. Yeah, because when you look at it's hard. Obviously, yeah, you can tell you're mixed, but it's like you give off Latino vibes. Like you're giving a lot, honey.
People get confused. I'm not even gonna lie. So many times people are like, "Are you from here? Are you from there?" They always think I'm from where they're from.
Yeah,
they can never like fully
pinpoint it. Yeah, I like that though, because it's kind of like it's ambiguous, and then you can kind of like play on it if you feel like it. You can just switch it up
anywhere.
Yeah. So it's definitely a plus. Like why not? 100%. Like why not? So all right. So area you grew up in, like where you currently based.
So I'm still living in West London. I grew up, born and raised West London.
Dope.
But I grew up like Ladbroke Grove, and then we eventually moved to like Shepherd's Bush.
Okay.
And now I'm like in West London, but like the outskirts
of West, yeah.
To get away from the ends and all the foolishness that was connected to that. Same with how I changed the name, changed the vibe, changed the area. You know?
I think sometimes people forget that, like when they're ready to like level up and kind of like mature and get into like, you know, their new phase in their life, they forget that sometimes it is about the environment you're in.
100%.
Sometimes you got to switch that up too, you know, in order to just to feel like you're really starting afresh, or you know, like because sometimes it's like you go out with people and they remember you as how you was when you was with them, and so in their mind they kind of are frozen in time of like, this is the person you are, instead of seeing you as the person you've become.
Yeah, that's so true. Even like when I had my first little one, I remember being in Shepherd's Bush and people calling me Trouble, and I was like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
Oh,
like,
God.
I'm with the whole pram and whatever. With the little one in there. Yo, Trouble. I'm like, oh my God, that's like embarrassing.
Do you know what? Look, there's worse names, to be fair. Yeah, so we won't worry too tough about that. But I do understand what you mean. No, for sure. I tell you what, before we get into the swing and, you know, the meat and potatoes of it all, of the interview, I'm going to obviously introduce your music so that, you know, new listeners and people that are looking in today can get a vibe of the type of artist you are.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're going to run up your latest single, Never Stop.
Thank you.
Let's get into it, my lovely. Yes, guys, you're locked into Just Cool Radio. It's your girl, Glam Nadz, right here. It's your time with Nadz, and I've got the amazing Silva Rose with me, and we are running up Never Stop, guys. Right now. Stay locked in.
Make something of it. There ain't no stopping the battle.
until the war is won and the dust settles.
That part.
That's why I ain't never gonna fucking stop. No. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get.
Yeah, we have to take it back because that hook alone, straight in, yeah? Straight in, straight playing, guys, straight playing. So she never gonna stop, okay? Let's get it.
There ain't no stopping the battle until the war is won and the dust settles. That's why I ain't never gonna fucking stop. No. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on that throne. Never gonna stop till I get that, no. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on the throne. Never gonna stop till I roam the globe, cause I've seen the blocks and I've seen the roads. Never gonna stop till I'm CEO, cause I've seen the bricks broke down the O's. Never gonna stop till I'm fucking rich, cause I live the drama, broken home. Never gonna stop till I leave the bits. Never gonna stop till I leave the zones. Seen some shit that will change your brain. Seen the hurt, felt the pain. Saw the clouds and I felt the rain. Seen some shit drive man insane. Send man jail, cuffed and chains. Seen some shit, it made me change. That's why I'll never be the same. Learned the rules, but I changed the game. Skilled with tools and I learned to aim. Pick my target, know my range. Pick the hardest, rearrange. Quick to start it, leave the flames. Flows retarded, leave the flame. Rose bombarded, she's the same. No, she's bossy, curvy fame. She's a boss and he's the same. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on that throne. Never gonna stop till I get that, no. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on the throne. I'm big and I'm fucking incredible. Smoke weed, it's only medical. I'm growing, blowing ahead of you. It shows you know that I'm dead in you. I'm the boss, you can call me the head of you. Come close and get a better view. From close you can see it's a splendid view. Repost and see what the letter do. Hop in the office, don't hang on the road, chill with the bosses. Time is with money, gotta know what you're doing, know what the cost is. No time for losses, can't afford so I learn, improve and I profit. Make moves, that's impossible. Stack, no need to floss it too. Building up till I'm comfortable. Slowly grow with hungry moves. Hunt and pray like hungry wolves. Knock out both people I'm bunting to. Fall back, no need for front and boot. It's clear I see you stunting too. Speed up when I'm coming through, cause if you come too close I'm punching you. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on that throne. Never gonna stop till I get that, no. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on the throne.
Yes, guys. Never Stop by Silva Rose. Yeah, some real lyrics there, darling. Some real lyrics going on there. Give us a little backstory. What was the inspiration behind this song?
So, a lot of the time when I make music, it's like therapy for me, differently. And that was one that was like, I was actually in a down place, and I wanted to motivate myself and make a song that anytime I'm feeling down, I can go back to, and it's going to remind me of who I am and motivate me and let me know, look, this is your journey. This is where you come from. This is where you're going to. And just don't ever stop. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I love that. I love that. So, yeah, it was kind of like creating a song that was like a moment in time where you can always look back and be like, yeah, and use that as motivation. I love that. I love that. And music being your therapy as well is obviously like something that it's needed, because I feel like we're in this day and age where everyone talks about mental health so much and how important it is to find ways to release yourself. And like when it comes to music, like has that always been an expression, a way of expressing yourself?
100%, because like I feel like I can be very talkative, but then when it comes to like the emotional side of me, I'm not necessarily best at expressing myself.
Okay, I hear that.
But when I sit down and I write poetry or music, it's definitely an easy way to express myself differently. Even like with my next EP that I've got coming up soon.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be the first time I've put out like R&B music where I'm singing, and I go a lot deeper into like more emotional type vibes. Like even some of the rap music that I've been making more recently has like tap deeper into like my emotions on a different level, because I feel like I've done a lot of like hood type music, and the 2 songs that I've got out at the moment are Gang Shit, which is like obviously some hood ass, but it was like
giving gang, okay.
Yeah, but it was like that's what other people expect of me, and then it was like now I want to do something that more touches on who I am today and where I'm at now, and I've been through a lot of different things, and I feel like the only way that I could express that is tapping into like singing, so R&B, and then I've mixed like the R&B with like rap, but it's kind of like a spoken word type style of rap, but obviously on a instrumental.
Yeah, that's dope. So it's like we're going to be able to see different levels,
100%.
and sides of your as well as your personality, your artistry.
100%.
Yeah, that's dope. I think it's important, like you touched on, that kind of like basically not being boxed in or feeling like you have to create a certain type of music because that's what people expect of you.
100%.
Obviously, like you're quite. I'd say you're quite. You're really in the rap game, like you're in the rap.
That's what comes naturally to me. I feel like that's what I grew up on, is like proper like hip hop.
Okay.
And then as a youngster, I was around a lot of the grime artists when they were coming up. I grew up around a lot of grime artists, but I was always more into like rapping. So that's like what naturally like comes whenever I start thinking of music, or whenever I'm writing, even if there's not a beat on, sometimes I'll just start writing, and I naturally end up going towards like a rap style. But at the same time, I'm a writer in general, so I'm quite versatile. So I've written a lot of R&B music for other artists.
Okay. So
and then I had a song like a while ago that I wrote that was like based on some of my own life experiences. I tried to give it away to somebody else.
Okay.
And I listened to them recording it. I was like, it's just not got the passion and the energy that I was thinking of when I wrote it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it myself. And then from that was born like the EP.
Oh, there we go. That's interesting. As a songwriter, like, I've heard it quite a few times before that it's like you said, like you'll give it to an artist and then you realize that actually I made that song for myself, really, ultimately, and no one else can fully like convey the emotion. Like, and that's okay. Like at the end of the day, it's like it's not for everyone, because, like you said, that's you write. If you write from your soul and you write from your heart, then ultimately that is kind of like it's like giving a piece of your heart. Like, yeah, that's mental still.
No, because
I love
it was
that.
About a relationship I had been in, like a long relationship as well, that was like really difficult for me. I was coming out the other side of it, and it's like it touched on a lot of things that were very emotional for me. And it was like when I'm in studio listening to this artist performing it, it's like, no, that's not how it's supposed to sound. That's not the passion. That's not the energy behind the song. And it was like, I then tried to give it to another artist, and then the same thing. And I was like, do you know what? Maybe God's calling me.
Listen, that was a sign.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what you doing?
Like
you have the ability. And like, I think in this game, a lot of people, what you find is that you get 2 different types of artists. You've got some that are great performers and that can take any song written by anyone or even themselves and just create that stage presence and be able to deliver it, right? But then you get some that can write and perform it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, or they're just good at just writing and they're all right with being in the background. But I think it's always important to know, like, when you're gifted with a talent, like, it's God-given and it's not for you to give away. It's not to say that, because when you think about the music business, I mean, money is to be made in 100%. Being a writer. Like,
there's a lot of money to be made out of writing, for sure.
I love that. So you kind of started from poetry and that kind of developed into becoming an artist, or knowing that you wanted to write music. At what point was it like, what was your inspiration at one point? Do you remember being like, actually, I want to be an artist?
It's crazy because when I actually think about it, I've always been an artist in some way, shape or form. So from a young age, I was always into like more visual arts, like painting, sculpting. I got an A-star at art in GCSE.
Dope.
So I was always into expressing myself through art in some way, shape or form. I always wrote poems. Like, even when I would be at home, I'll turn anything into a song, like the stupidest of little situations. Like, you might be cooking or whatever. I'll start singing about chicken and pineapples and stupid things like that. So it was always in me.
Yeah, naturally.
And then I saw other people that I knew. So one of my friends' sisters was an artist. She got quite well known. You know that This Is Big Bros taking over the show.
Yeah, what didn't they go on? Was it X Factor or something like that, or was it? It was one of them. No,
they weren't on. They were from before that, like from way before that, and they were on.
Do you know what I think it is? There was a dance show. That dance show. No. What is it? Britain's Got Talent, and the group performed that song, and I think that's where my mind is stuck at. Okay, go on.
I remember them being on an awards show.
Yeah,
and I was like, that really inspired me because I was like, this is something that people that are from my area that grew up the same way how I grew up, that are from the same background that I'm from, like it's a real thing. Like, you know, a lot of the time your parents or other people around you, they look at those kind of careers as like, don't do that, you never know, you're not gonna make it, whatever else.
It's not serious.
And seeing my friend's older sister performing like that on stage at an awards show, winning an award, was like, oh, this is something real that I could really do. And then when I was then like, and then I've got like my godmom, she won the Eurovision Song Contest.
Oh, okay.
Aswad, I don't know if you remember them, they're quite old school. They were on Top of the Pops. That's one of the
remember them days.
Is my dad's cousin.
Okay.
So it was like, I had a lot of music around me anyway.
Yeah.
I played steel pan, I played piano as well growing up.
Dope. You can play instruments? That's amazing.
So eventually now when I was in secondary school, I saw a lot of my friends go into like radio. So I don't know if anybody in the chat is from West London, but we had a radio station called Lalo FM.
Okay.
I don't know if
Big
you
up
know of
West
them.
London.
But that was like an old school, like underground grime radio station.
Okay.
And I saw a lot of my friends going down to the radio station. I saw other friends of mine on like Westwood and things like that. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe this is a way in to the whole music thing, because I could always rap. And it was like, I would be rapping on the playground and it would be like, I was the only female that could kind of compete with the men lyrically.
Okay.
And that was what kind of boosted me and said to me, yeah, this is something that I could do and I could really do differently. And then I remember someone gave me a CD with loads of beats on it. And I went home and I was like to my brother, yeah, we're going to be rappers now. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah. He's like, but we don't even know how to write. Like, where do we even start? Let's just put it on and see what happens.
Yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah. Are you the older sister?
Yeah, I'm the older one. Yeah.
How many siblings have you got?
Oh my God. I've got 9 brothers and 2 sisters.
Yeah, man. That's healthy.
But in my household,
that's healthy.
There was 5 of us.
Yeah. Okay. No, I hear that. You mentioned about obviously like competing with the men.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to like, obviously like, I see you competed in rap battles and things like that. Tell us a little bit about that and your experience.
I haven't actually competed in rap battles. You've probably seen me around like the pen game lot and whatever.
I think that's what it is. Okay.
They wanted me to come on there and battle, and I was like, I don't know if that's for me. I'm not a battle rapper. Like I've definitely had that experience of like rapping on the playground and in the blocks with the man them and whatever not. But then differently, going back to like mental health and stuff like that, I've got a bit of a temper. So when I was considering this whole rap battle thing, I'm like, it's going to take one person to say the wrong thing to me. I'm going to get out of character and I don't want to ruin my career by presenting myself to people in that way. So I have to say, you know what? Leave that to people that have got like the strong back that can handle it,
for sure.
I'll make a fool of myself, honestly. But I'm still like considering it. Like, shouts out to Prinley, she's in the chat right now.
Yeah, big
up. And
up.
she was like to me, she's been drawing me out. She's like, why don't you just battle with me? Because you know you're my brethren and me and you ain't going to get into topic with each other.
It won't get that dark.
So I'm still kind of like considering it as a possibility, but...
Yeah. I mean, well, you never know. You actually never know. Well, big shout out to Pen Game. Like, obviously, they've been doing their thing and it's nice to see, like, up and coming artists and, you know, rap battle. Because I feel like when it comes to, like, rap battling, it's like sometimes your mind will, like, instinctively go to the US with, like, how they do their thing.
She said she's going to do it,
Did she say she's going to do it? Big up. Go, yeah, convince her. Like, why not? Why not try something like, if you're already used to the environment, you have the skills. I mean, yeah, you never know until you just do it, innit?
Yeah.
But I fully hear you with the triggers. Like,
I got enough friends over there where maybe it's more of a simpler thing to look at than it was before. Because it's like, if I'm rapping against these people that I'm already friendly with, it's not so like, I'm not going to take it so seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The emotional side of it.
This is it. I mean, I take my hat off to them because if someone started talking about my pitney, my mum, Yeah,
Right,
yeah. I mean, this is it. But at the end of the day, I think what is an amazing, beautiful thing about just being an artist in general is that you do kind of it's like escapism. You do take yourself a little bit outside of yourself, in a sense, so that you can become that persona. You can deliver what it is that you're trying to portray in that moment. So yeah, I kind of look at it like acting a little bit sometimes.
Facts. Like I can relate to that on a writer level because especially when I'm writing for other people. Sometimes I have to put myself in a mindset of another person to be able to give them the type of song or whatever that it is that they want.
Yes.
Because it's like, maybe that's not me, but then if I tap into that persona, like how an actor would tap into a character, then now the lyrics will come. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. And I fully hear you. Let's take it back a little bit, okay? Take it back to childhood a little bit. It always intrigues me because I think, like, how we briefly mentioned earlier about like our kids and not for them assuming that we just grew up one day. But I feel like going backwards and kind of looking at, how you was as a child. Like, do you remember like what you was like in school? And like, so say if you was one of your teachers and I was sitting here talking to one of your teachers, what do you think they would say about you?
My teacher was the first person to give me the name Trouble. One of my teachers.
Big up that teacher.
Like,
but
I was going to school and be like, what's up, Trouble?
Like, why?
No, like I was. They used to always say, like, she's a bit troubled, like in terms of like her character, but she's very intelligent. So they'd be like, if she could only just like, and don't get me wrong, I still got good grades at school. I got A's, B's and C's in all my GCSEs and things like that. But I feel like I was going through a lot, as most of us probably can relate to. And I found it so hard to like deal with my emotions. But it's so weird because school was also an escape for me from home life. It was the one place where I felt like validated. Like it was like, okay, I can be intelligent on a level where I get praised for it.
Yes.
And that was amazing to me. So I was really in my books. As much as I was like a bit of a troublemaker, I was really into my learning. I remember being the only person in GCSE English that was actually interested in Shakespeare while everyone was like, oh, this is boring.
Yeah.
Like, oh, be quiet. I'm
no,
trying to listen.
I
Like,
love it.
Like,
Once you really tap in, like Shakespeare is very beautiful. Like it's it's a beautiful, just a way of like the language, the style it's written, and like once you fully understand it.
I did. That's why I say I was always an artist because I was always like into the whole wordplay, like the way how he uses rhyming and stuff like that within his plays and things like that. Yeah. And then even differently, weirdly enough, I was such a nerd. I was really into like Greek mythology as well and stuff like that. Same.
Yeah. And we actually share a bit in common because I've always written poetry.
Oh, okay.
When I was younger. Yeah, like that was my outlet. You know.
Don't still write?
I think when the thing is, it's like my poetry is quite dark, so it kind of comes from like when I'm in a mentally dark space. But over the years I've learned to tap into it when I'm in my happy place as well, like when I'm just normal, like, and not just kind of waiting for when the tears are running and life's feeling like it's falling apart, like, but I feel like that's probably when I write my best poetry in a way.
It's the same like what Keisha Cole said, isn't it? That like it's weird for her because for her to release like an album and stuff like that, most of her songs are about heartbreak. They come from heartbreak and emotion.
Literally. Like, so it's, I suppose it's a blessing and a curse in a weird way. But I think it's, once again, just comes back to having that space where you feel safe and you can put pen to paper and know that, what these words are truly how you feel. Because sometimes in life, people walk around and they can't really actually express themselves. Yeah. I could never imagine really being like that, you know?
That would be crazy.
That's a lot. And I think a lot of the times as well, like taking it back to growing up and being in school and stuff, like teachers see something in you that you don't see yourself, because in that moment, like you said, you're going through things and life is happening. You're learning like yourself and you're trying to discover the world, and there's emotions and there's hormones and all of this going on. But it's like sometimes it takes that one teacher or those couple of teachers to be like, nah, like you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Yeah, I've definitely had moments like that. And one teacher that still to this day follows me on social media is my art teacher. And some of the teachers that didn't quite like me because I was misbehaved would be like, oh, of course she likes you. She thinks the sun shines out your backside because you're good at art. And I'll be like...
And? Sorry. Not sorry.
And then I had this one teacher as well that me and her used to go back and forth. I used to pop her like she was so strict and whatever, my PE teacher.
Okay.
But she was the first out of all the teachers, like I broke down and cried with her. And she made me face myself differently because she was like, I know you're going through and I didn't want to talk about things. I was like holding in all my emotions. The only time I would really express myself was through either my visual art or through my poetry or through my music. And she was like, nah, like, and she made me stand there and I wanted to leave and I was vexed with her. I was like, I wanted to fight her. Like, I was like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about nothing. No, I know there's something going on with you and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And she like just faced me in a different way. I feel like the reason why we butted heads is probably because we clashed. Like we had a very similar, like strong.
She challenged you by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
And
then she started crying. I started crying. And I will never forget that. For the rest of my life, I will never forget that because she made me have to face something that I was really trying to run away from.
Yeah, I love that. I love moments like that because like those moments, like you said, you remembered it for the rest of your life. They kind of define a moment in time where it's like, like someone actually believes in me or someone's willing to just see me as me. Yeah. Not just what the teachers are saying in the staff room, not just because today I had a bad day and now, you know what I'm saying, now I'm labelled as trouble, whatever, little Rudy or whatever, do you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, I feel you because I had a head of year teacher who I always felt like he would always pick on me. Like I'd walk through the corridor and be like, Nadz, pull down, well, not obviously not Nadz, Nadia, pull down your skirt. Yeah. Nadz, fix your tie, tuck in your shirt. Like mum was just onto me, like just always onto me. And then I remember one day I got sent out of class for whatever reason. I got sent out and I got sent to him. And he had that moment with me when he was like, Nadz, you don't understand how much you influence the class. When you come in and you're in a productive mood and you want to pay attention and listen, the whole class listens. When you come in and you're like, you're not in the mood, people just want to, do you know what I'm saying? Like it will affect the class.
That's what they used to say to me as well.
And at the time, like I never really used to clock it. I used to be like, what are you talking about? Me? Like what influence would I possibly have? There's a whole class of 30 children and you're trying to make me responsible for them. I don't think so.
That's what my mum used to be like, why are they trying to put the responsibility on you for? But then at the same time, there's a part of you that does need to recognize that and recognize how your energy affects other people around you. This is it. It's really about energy. But that's what I like about music differently because it's like now you can use that energy to affect people in a good way, to relate to them. And like you find that you'll have little pockets of people and fans and friends and whatever that are like, you know what, if it wasn't for you and if it wasn't for this song and if it wasn't for your personality. And that's like a nice side of that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That it's like, okay, I'm not just influencing people in a way that might be negative. Now I'm able to impact people on a deeper level. For sure. And produce something that people can relate to and understand. And even if it's just one person out there that gains something from it, you feel like you've done something good. Do you know what I mean? No, for sure. Like, okay, like being an emerging artist and like, you know, recording and being, you know, a recording artist, like obviously I've seen that your social media where I'm doing my research and things like that. I see, and obviously because I just follow you anyway, so I see it pop up. I see you've been doing a lot of shows and things like that. Like, how do you talk us through like the build up towards a show and how I do showcases of my own as well where let us know. So I've got a promotion thing called COPO Promotions. And myself and a friend of mine, I wanted her to come down with me, but she wasn't available. But her name's Precious. Oh, big up Precious. Like, especially as two females, we wanted to create a platform and a space for people similar to us. Where it wasn't just that we have to rely on other people to be able to get ourselves out there and put ourselves on the platform. That's amazing. And so I do shows once a month. We do one that's just like an open mic night and a showcase. And we do another one that's a competition. We give away £100 prize to the winner and studio time and things like that to try and help people that are up and coming artists to be able to have something to elevate. I was so happy with the last one we did. It was on Valentine's. Yes. And there was a young lady And oh my God, she's got the voice of an angel. Shouts out Shelly Chefs. She
I know her.
Yeah,
she's dope.
amazing. She's a dope rap artist.
She's just she's literally like one of them people that are like, girl, why are you sitting on that talent?
Yeah.
Because I know her through my friend Jedi, like through podcasting, right?
Yeah.
And I remember like me and her used to chop it up, and I'd be like, girl, when you're ready, come lock in with me. And then it was never quite, and I think I respect artists in a sense of, I understand that it's a journey for you guys. It's not just you just wake up one day and you're ready to get out there and just put yourself out there.
A lot of artists, as much as they want to be able to put themselves out there, go to that like starving artist kind of like stigma thing, yeah.
All right.
A lot of artists, they're putting a lot of money and effort into their music, and they're not necessarily getting back.
Or even the acknowledgement sometimes, like just.
And so it's hard to then keep going and keep going, and so that's what I loved about the fact that she won the competition, because she had a song and oh my God, I love this song, but it wasn't out. And I was like, why is it not out? And she's like, I didn't have the money to put it out.
Come on.
And then I was like, it was so dope that then she won the £100 and she said, okay, I'm going to use this £100 to put that song out.
Come on. Love that. Absolutely love that. Listen, I'm going to stay locked in. So I'd love to obviously come by and support that for sure.
So I host as well at other people's shows. And then obviously I'll be performing myself, which is, I love that. Like the whole being on stage, being able to, I remember talking to my therapist about it.
Yeah.
And my therapist was like, that must be like such a mad experience, because it's like, you've got this mixture of like anxiety.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, it's the most amazing feeling in the world. Like, it's, once you get into it, the exchange of energy between you and then the people that audience. Are listening to you, it's like something that's undescribable unless you actually do it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
100%. No, I fully feel you. And it's interesting that you even touched on you being in therapy. Like, I'm currently myself in therapy as well. And I think people, like, as much as people will speak about, oh yeah, you should do therapy, you should go into it, where rare, a lot of the times, what you find, and I'm talking about social media when I say people, a lot of the times you find that the reality of actually taking that step forward and starting the session is a whole, it's a whole nother, it's one thing thinking it, but actually going through it and being like, I'm here, I'm doing it.
I feel like especially coming from our backgrounds as well, there's whole stigma
on it.
Therapy.
Yeah.
There's also a stigma around talking your business to people that are outside of your household and your family circle.
We know this.
But then that's the whole point in therapy, because nobody's like, somebody within your own family, somebody within your own circle, they've got their own personal connection to whatever trauma and whatever experiences you've been through. So they're never going to be able to give you like a neutral opinion and just like a calm opinion about things, because they're going to have their own perspective and their own opinion about it. To be able to sit down with somebody that doesn't really know you. Yeah, it gives you a space where it's like, okay, I don't have to feel judged. I don't have to feel questioned. And then at the same time, this person is not there to like necessarily...
They ain't going to go chat your business as well.
Either or anything like that. They're just going to give you a unbiased perspective and make you find yourself and think about things for yourself on a deeper level and get into that deeper part of it, where sometimes a lot of us are like adverse to like really letting ourselves sit with our emotions and really think about it and really get to the nitty gritty of what we need to get to actually heal and move forward.
That's what I do love about therapy, because really more than anything, it's not about, like you said, it's not about them telling you how you feel. It's about them kind of putting a mirror up to yourself and your words. Like, it's like, I'll say something, and in a moment of saying and speaking, in that moment, I have a realization.
You clock yourself,
you're like, right. And then so I find myself answering questions that I'm asking. Like, it's such a weird thing, but like, obviously everyone has their own reasons and as to why they get into therapy. For myself personally, you don't have to share, my lovely.
But, I don't mind, I'm so open because I feel like it's helpful to other people. But go on.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to say for myself personally, like, you know, for those who don't know, my younger sister passed away with lupus about a year and a half ago. So right, my lovely, you know, it's one of them things that for me, she's in a better place, because I hate seeing anyone that I love and care for suffering in any way, shape or form. And she didn't have a fulfillment of life near the end. And so it was just one of them ones where it was like, I just want to see you. I just want to, you know, like, I don't want to see you in pain no more. So, you know, it's just one of them things. So for me, it was that kind of like, I've done therapy over the years, growing up in foster care, so I've kind of always had to unpack things and unpack baggage and whatever. And
did you find it hit you the same when you was younger, or it was different?
No,
because you was probably
for sure. I wasn't ready. Yeah, I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
And but then at the same time, what I think is empowering is the fact that I know once I get to a point where I can feel my cup overflowing, I know who to reach out to and how to deal with it, rather than some people will just allow their emotions to build up and then they just crash, and before you know it, everything's falling apart. Whereas now I see the signs and I'm able to articulate and even just process it myself, and then be like, okay, these are the steps I need to take. All right, Nadz, you need help? Go and ask for help.
Yeah.
No one is above anyone in this world, and I think it's actually it's a testament to who you are as a person and your growth when you're able to say, you know what, I needed help and I went and got it. So as for yourself.
Yeah. So with me, I was going through a lot. From even like what I said earlier on when I touched on being younger, I had a lot of turmoil within my household growing up. I had a lot of I had experienced DV through my mum and my dad. My dad had gone prison from quite a young age, got a 27-year sentence, ended up serving 11 years in prison. And then I went through a lot myself. I was really on some road stuff when I was growing up. For want of a better word.
I feel you, trust me.
So being in those environments, I feel like a lot of the man them can relate, as much as they might not want to admit it to themselves. You see a lot of violent and traumatic things that then differently impact on you. And then I got to a stage where now I'm raising children. Now I'm trying to I was married and I was trying to be in a serious relationship and whatever. And then
that's a young age to be married. That's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. And then I broke up with my partner.
Yeah.
And I was just so low, and I had never felt like that before. And where I had felt oh, I'm good and I'm living in the world fine and none of my trauma has affected me and I'm so strong and blah, 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 blah. And I had been very religious at one point and I felt like I've got God. I don't need to talk to anybody else and all of that type of stuff. I hit a rock bottom point where I was really depressed. I was really low. I found myself as somebody that's confident and loves being around people, feeling like I didn't even want to leave the house. I couldn't. I felt so uncomfortable, around people. I had so much anxiety and stuff like that. And then I sat down and I was like, maybe I'm a bit more than just depressed. Because when I would talk to people, they was like, you're depressed, you need antidepressants, you need to da-da-da-da. And I was like, nah, this is something that when I actually think about it, I've been feeling for a long time. Since a young age, I felt very different to other people. And I said, I might have something else wrong with me that's not just depression. And it's crazy because I studied psychology. So I was trying to figure out what's wrong with me, because I was I don't want to go to a doctor because I'm now worried that, if I get diagnosed with something, how's that going to affect me as a mother, etc., etc., etc.
Interesting.
So I was I feel like I need to know what's going on with myself first before I take myself down that step. I remember calling Mind and all kinds of different...
that's who I went through, Mind.
Different organisations trying to figure out what's going on with me, what's wrong with me. And feeling like I was going on these highs and these lows. I remember my ex-partner saying to me, oh, you're bipolar. And I was like, am I? Then one day I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to face it, because if I was trying to do everything I could to get out of this state of depression I was, and I couldn't feel the ability to be able to do that. And I was like, well, maybe I need something other than myself and just prayer and etc., etc. Maybe I need something more substantial. So I eventually went and got assessed. And I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, which is now called emotionally unstable personality disorder. And then I was later diagnosed with PTSD as well, and anxiety and depression. And the PTSD, they eventually said it was complex PTSD, because I had been through all these traumas they had built up over time. And it was in that moment of depression, it's everything came flooding back to me all of a sudden.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Life is what you make it, and it makes
you who you are. No, 100%, 100%. And then it's what makes you unique as well. So
I feel there's two sides to having mental health issues, where it's there's a part of it where people can look at it it's a negative thing, but then there's a part of it that makes, for example, with EUPD, I feel it's characterized by having very strong emotions, right? But I feel like the fact that I experience emotions on that level also makes me be able to recognize emotions in other people in a way to most other people. Like everybody always says, like, I really feel like you see me. I'm really empathetic. Like a person I was with in a relationship once upon a time was like, it's like you can read my mind. And I feel like genuinely, because I feel all these different emotions on this scale, it's like
you're able to relate
them better in other people. So there's like so much power to it. Even when I looked it up, I remember I read an article about it saying that people with my condition are like a souped up car,
Go on.
With the wrong fuel, they're never going to work in the right way. But once they have the right fuel, they're going to work better than average human being. And that one of the characteristics of it is that we have extreme intelligence as well. So it's like, there's two sides to it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not just like all a negative thing.
No.
Even like having PTSD, like you're more alert and you're more aware of certain things. As long as you cannot let yourself react to that in the wrong way, it's a positive thing. It's not necessarily a negative thing.
I think if anything, it's more about learning self-control within those moments. And like you said, being able to recognize them when they are happening and when the emotions are heightened. And
I feel like that's the benefit of a diagnosis, because then you can become more self-aware. And if you know yourself and you know what you're dealing with, then you can actually deal with it, as opposed to just before that, I would have probably just sat down and been like, oh, I'm fine, I'm getting on with it, I'm fine. And even like within my family, they'll be like, oh, just get on with it. Like everyone else goes through things and they just get on with it. And it's like, but that's not a way of actually dealing with things. A lot of people tell themselves they're getting on with it, but they're not. They're actually avoiding it.
You're burying it.
You're
putting a plaster over something that is bleeding and gushing out, and you're thinking, rah, like that's just gonna fix it. But it's a moment. It's a monetary thing. Like for one moment, it's dealt with, but in the long run, you're not really dealing with the root of the issue. That's amazing. It's so.
Like,
go ahead.
Getting diagnosed and then going through therapy has helped me become much more of a powerful individual than I would have been had I not done that.
You're a superstar.
Oh,
you really are.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Like it's beautiful when people can be vulnerable enough, because you just never know who you're helping. Like, you know, and I think whether that's your art, you know, the music or the poetry, or even you just speaking about your life experience, like those, I truly believe, like, and I always say, like, sometimes you can think that your struggle is just unique to you. And sometimes you can just feel like no one else can relate and no one else can understand until you speak, until you let it be known.
That's another thing about being diagnosed as well. Because, like, for a long time, I felt like nobody understands me. I can't relate to anybody. Then when I realized and I got this diagnosis and I looked up like interviews and stuff like that with other people that have it, I was like, all these people feel the same way how I feel. Like now I understand it. Now I get it. And then differently, some of them were experiencing it on a much harder level than me and struggling with it a lot harder than me. And I was like, you know what? For me to be able to have this situation going on with me and still be dealing with it where I am, it made me feel a lot stronger than I did when I felt like by myself.
You're taking your power back. Like you're taking 100%. Control of it. And I think mental health, like obviously over, like when we look at like back in the day, how it was treated compared to how we look at it now, like I don't see it as someone's weakness. Like unless you're actually physically out here like hurting people because you can't function in society, that's one thing. That's a different level. That's more psychosis.
When you haven't been diagnosed and you're not getting the medication or the help that you need. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
The people that have been diagnosed and are getting medicated or are getting the therapy that they need, more time they're not going to be out here hurting other people. And that's where the power is, isn't it? In being able to admit, you know what, something's going on with me. I need something more than what I can give to myself.
100%.
Let me go and ask for that.
100%. Big up yourself, Queen. Big up. You know what? And on that note, we're gonna run one of your tunes, and then we're gonna. Do you know what? Do you want to play a little game? I want to play a little game with you.
What's the game?
Yeah, it's a little game. Would you rather? But I'm gonna spin your tune, and then we're gonna get into it. Yeah.
Cool.
But I love that. Thank you for sharing, my lovely. Like it really is a lot. It's a lot to others, and sometimes we don't realize that. But our voice is a unique gift. So just keep.
That's why I like
keep gifting.
Open. I
keep
don't
gifting.
mind like talking openly about these things. Because maybe where some person can't, I can, and it might give them the strength to be able to. You know?
That's it. Yes, big up everyone that's locked in. You're locked into Just Cool Radio. It's your girl Glam Nadz. I'm joined by the amazing, beautiful Silva Rose. Guys, we're going to run up one of her tunes, Gang Shit. Oh my God. I wasn't sure if I should filter myself there, but yeah, gang shit, man. That's what it is.
You're not gonna filter the song.
We get that one's there. We're gonna get into it, guys. Yeah.
What's his name?
Rose.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's great.
4 long, I got a pumpy. And the man them got no chat for that. What? Red bandana on me. Yeah. And the gangsters got my back, no slack. I never said that I was a bad man, but I really might have up a man. Yeah. I really ain't all that gangster, cause I roll alone, no gang. They call me trouble with a good cat. Hottie and I got that. What? Don't you make him step back? Yeah. Moving shoddy, he's a setback. He's a pussy like a wet cat. Don't nobody wanna pet that. What? I'm a baddie in a tech chat. Yeah. But his chain I might test that. And I will never switch up on my bad bees. Couple man didn't thought they had me, but I sidestepped them man gladly. The way they Sean and Bradley. So you know I'm a bad bee, so nobody could have me. Have you heard? I'm a boss, from my head right down to my sock. And I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just grill bitch. You're plastic, I'm on real shit. Some good looks and I kill shit. I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just grill bitch. You're plastic, I'm on real shit. Some good looks and I kill shit. Never really said that I drop man, but one might be buried in the sand. And I'm never really moving hot fam, but I know a few man who's gang. Only ever reaching for the top fam, and I don't need only fans. And if I ever say I got man, just know that's my right hand. Fuck a man, only going hard for the gang. 10 times harder for the fam. Silence if I'm ever in the stand. Violence if you're coming for the gang. Run up on a woman or a man. Son up, hope you looking for a tan. Trying to buy some islands or some land. Trying to get $1 million a bang. I don't really give a damn. Looking for the killie with a blam. Wham, wham. Trapping in a bando. Scrap, that's how the gang go. Always praise my Lord, so he knows that I am thankful. Amen. That's why I stand tall. My faith you won't dismantle. Too real for you to handle. And what? I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just squill bitch. You're plastic, I'm on real shit. Good looks and I kill shit. I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just squill bitch. You're plastic, I'm on real shit. Good looks and I kill shit. Heads I take him clean off. If he's your bro, then that's your loss. I just reload.
Yes, guys, big up everyone that's locked in. Listen, yeah, gang shit. We're gonna take it back, guys. We're gonna take it back so we can vibe out with y'all. You know what I mean? Yes, big up everyone in the building. Everyone that's locked in. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's their name? Which one is it? Keyshawn, big up yourself. Yeah. Yes. Big up Evo, Advant, Finesse. Yes, man. I see all you guys in the building. Big up yourselves. Jeez. What?
Don't you make him step back? Moving shoddy, he's a setback. He's a pussy like a wet cat.
Nah, stop playing. He's a what with a what? Nah, I just love it because I feel like artists. What I'm thinking you guys are expressing, and I just love that. Yes.
Red bandana on me, and the gangsters got my back, no slack. I never said that I was a bad man, but I really might have up a man. Yeah. I really ain't all that gangster, cause I roll alone, no gang. They call me trouble with a good cat. Hottie and I got that. Don't you make him step back? Yeah. Moving shoddy, he's a setback.
Yeah, here we go. It's that persona, innit?
I'm a baddie in a tech chat, but his chain I might test that. And I will never switch up on my bad bees. Couple man them thought they had me, but I sidestepped them man gladly. The way they Sean and Bradley. So you know I'm a bad bee, so nobody could have me. Have you heard? I'm a boss, from my head right down to my sock. And I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just grill bitch. You're plastic, I'm on real shit. Some good looks and I kill shit. I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just grill bitch. You're plastic, I'm on real shit. Some good looks and I kill shit. Never really said that I drop man, but one might be buried in the sand. And I'm never really moving hot fam, but I know a few man who's gang. Only ever reaching for the top fam, and I don't need only fans. And if I ever say I got man, just know that's my right hand. Fuck a man, only going hard for the gang. 10 times harder for the fam. Silence if I'm ever in the stand. Violence if you're coming for the gang. Run up on a woman or a man. Son up, hope you looking for a tan. Trying to buy some islands or some land. Trying to get $1 million a bang. I don't really give a damn. Looking for the killie with a blam. Wham, wham. Trapping in the bando.
Come on.
Always praise my Lord, so he knows that I am thankful. Amen. That's why I stand tall. My faith you won't dismantle. Too real for you to handle. And what? I I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just squill bitch. You're plastic, come on real shit. Good looks and I kill shit. I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just squill bitch. You're plastic, come on real shit. Good looks and I kill shit. Heads I take him clean off. If he's your bro, then that's your loss. I just reload and then clean off. Keep your tool safe in a clean box. You don't know me, so just ease off. I'll blow your knees then clean off. Let's respect the thing cause you're real soft. Piping up to a real boss. I don't talk too much, I just beat you like your mum's house with the old shoe. Nowhere to run to, show you what the gun do. Pull up on an up block dumping, and the man them got no waps they're fronting. Searching for their mums or something. Shoulda never played about the gun thing. I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just squill bitch. Plastic, come on real shit. Good looks and I kill shit. I do gang shit like a real bitch. You do pig shit, just squill bitch. Plastic, come on real shit. Good looks and I kill shit.
Jeez, yes, guys, that was gang shit, yeah, Silva Rose, guys. And for those who aren't plugged in and don't know about Silva Rose, guys, it's very easy. Runner up.
Yeah.
Runner up on all social
platforms, yeah. Real Silva Rose on social media, and then Silva Rose on like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere.
Yeah, run it up, guys, and support. Like she said, there's new music coming. You know what I'm saying? Different layers of her artistry. Like I'm excited to hear the more R&B stuff as well, and the fusion with between the rap and the man.
I've got all kinds of music. It's crazy because when I was in Grenada not too long ago, I even made some soca music as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They wanted me to drop it this year in time for like carnival season, but I feel like I'm going to save that for next year, carnival season. But
I hear that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, we're ready for it. I'm excited. I can't wait. Right, so we're going to play a little game.
Come on then, let's
go.
We're
going to play a little game, honey. Would you rather? Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Couple questions.
You sure?
Know. Yeah, babe.
The way you got this cheeky smile on your face is like it's about to get wild up in here right now.
I've always got a cheeky smile. Don't worry about that, yeah? Do not worry, honey. I got you. Okay, so Silva or Rose, darling? Would you rather have to wash your hands every 5 minutes or never be able to wash your hair ever again?
Wash my hands every 5 minutes.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, you got to wash your hair.
That's what I was just about to say.
And like, if you saw me before I cut my hair off, my hair was down to here. I could never imagine like
not being able to wash it. Like, and I think the layers of bacteria building and whatever. So it doesn't say you'll never be able to wash your hands. You just don't wash it every 5 minutes. Like, so yeah.
I'd rather be extra clean and wash my hands every 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, yeah, I hear you, but then at the same time, that's compromising washing your hair then. Do you get what I'm saying? So if that's the case, I'll wash my hands every hour then. Yeah. And do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be able to wash my hair, honey.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't always have to have your hands clean 24/7 anyway, do you?
Listen, babes. Well, that's another story anyway.
Depends what you're out here doing.
I mean, I garden. Well, I used to. I need to get back into it. That's another form of my therapy, gardening.
Yeah.
Absolutely love growing fruit and veg. So, yeah, man, I'm used to having mucky hands. But you got to clean them good, of course.
Yeah, man.
So next one. Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
Oh, internet history. I'm not out here doing wildness on the internet that I need to hide from anybody, but access to my thoughts, that's crazy.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, that's wild. Because even things that you have never said to anybody or don't want to share. Yeah, no.
Right.
No, because I be thinking some crazy stuff as well.
They probably lock me up. They'll probably lock me up and I'll probably
have am I Grenadian? Yes, I am. I'm half Grenadian.
She is indeed, guys. Big up. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's from Jacqueline. She's from my workplace. Big up, Jack.
Okay. Shouts out, Jacqueline.
Yes. Right. So, would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
Universal respect.
Yeah. Why?
First of all, I don't think there's anything such as like unlimited power. Only the Most High has unlimited power.
Right.
Number one. Number two, respect is way more important than anything else, I feel like, to me. I feel like respect is more important than love. Like, you can't have love, you can't have honor, you can't have dignity without having respect. Do you understand what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like respect is very important. Like, for somebody to respect you means a lot. And
a lot of the time, respect is more long-lasting than any other emotion that anyone's going to have towards you.
Right, because love can be conditional.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But if you respect someone, there's a certain level of love that comes with ultimately respecting
Yeah,
them.
and even when you're like not cool with them, the respect sometimes is still there. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
You won't go across certain boundaries and go too far.
Because sometimes your biggest haters actually just respect you, but just don't know how to
express it. Yeah.
Or they just want to be you, but they still got to respect it in it. It is what it is. Okay. Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup?
Oh, I don't know. You know.
Oh, it's all sticky.
It's all giving, I feel
I'm
like
what?
maybe Nutella.
God. And it's thick.
I know it's thick, but it's like I'd rather eat a load of Nutella than maple syrup. Maple syrup's not really my vibe like that. It's just too sugary.
Do you know what? I think, I'd more replace honey for maple syrup. Because maybe if
it was honey all day for sure.
Yeah, but to swim in it and be stuck like I think I'm Nutella gang too, babe.
I won't even swim. I think I'll just cool off and just every now and again.
When you're feeling peckish, it's all right. But mind you, I mean, it's a lot. You'll end up with break your skin breaking out. You're gaining weight. Listen, it's a lot, okay? But everything in moderation, of course. Would you rather never be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out at night?
Oh, that's a hard one, isn't it? I don't know. During the day, I think. Especially as an artist and doing what I do, a lot of the time that I spend outdoors is during the night. And as long as there's like some 24-hour shops open, then I can get what I need to get. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a will, there's a way. For sure. Yeah, I think... the night... it's a bit of a techie one.
Isn't it?
But it's definitely a bit of a techie one because... I guess... I think it would have to be never be able to go out during the day as well. But then at the same time, it's like, I love the sunshine.
Same.
Like, it energizes me. And if it was always in the dark, it's kind of like, but then you're right.
No, but you can have the windows open and whatever and enjoy the sun from indoors as well.
True.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But I hear you with the lifestyle as well. Like a lot of things, it is at night.
In the night, yeah.
The shows are at night. The bookings are at night. Like,
Even right now, we're up in the night.
Listen, look at the time, honey. Yeah.
Exactly.
Big up everyone that's locked in with us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, shouts out you lot.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, honey, that was the last one. Thank you for indulging me on my little game there. Okay.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
See? When people hear it, they think, oh my God, what the hell? What's she going to ask me? No, it's very, very, let's say, PG.
I thought he was going to have to ask me something that I might have to say, like, plead the fifth to or something.
Yeah.
Like,
mind you, there's been cases, but then it depends the kind of questions. But I try and, like, gauge the questions around the type of artist I'm going to have in. So, yeah man, it's just a little play, babes. Nothing too crazy, honey. Right, so... yeah, we've gone through a lot and we've unpacked a lot, like, during this time. And I think, like I said previously, I just want to give you your flowers again publicly, for being that open book. Because, a lot of the time people are stuck in, it's like their own prison, their own mental prison and emotional prison. And it's important to share. But, in this age of social media, at what point does it become oversharing? Like, how do you deal with social media, having to use that as a tool, to promote yourself and staying active? Like, how do you balance your mental health with social media, basically?
Do you know what's crazy? Like, I feel like if anything, I probably do overshare a little bit. Sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, why am I saying this for?
I would want to post something and then I'm like, nah, I'll put my story and I'll be like,
but I'm a proper like open book. And what I've found through being an open book on social media is I connect with people on a deeper level. And I like that. And I do have a lot of people that jump in my DMs and are like, do you know what? I needed that. I had this one girl that was like to me, I need a silver sermon. She started calling it a silver sermon. So what I would do is when I used to indulge in like a little bit of a spliff every now and then. I actually quit recently.
Herbals,
I haven't smoked
remedies.
any ganjas for about a month or so now. But but when I used to go live every morning and do wake, bake and meditate, where when I'm having my little morning spliff, I will sit down and I will talk about like what's my thought for the day, like what's been on my mind, what's been heavy on my mind. And I'll just like say whatever it is that I need to say. And a lot of the time I might do it in like not necessarily such a personal way, but I'll be talking about things that are personal to me. And you'd find that a lot of people related to it and kind of needed it, like to a point that I remember I stopped going live for a little while and someone reached out to me and was like, like, where have you been? Like, I really needed to like hear from you and blah, 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 blah. But that's where it becomes difficult balancing it, because it's like, but I need time for myself as well. Like, as much as you guys are used to me coming live every morning and talking, sometimes you also need to like lock off and wind down and like do you and not feel like obliged to have to do what everybody else needs and wants from you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? 100%. Sorry, honey, I'm just trying to find out. No, it's cool. Oh, this here. Yeah. How do I get rid of it? I don't know. Oh my God. Is it a gift or something that someone sent? It's like a game. It's like on a game, but I can't have that showing up. Thingy. It's been there the whole time that we've been talking, you know. I thought it was like a filter with some like shades or something. Yeah, that's what someone said. It's been there all the time. The whole time, guys. The whole time. For a minute, I was like, hold on, it's there. But then I'm like, oh, then it moved. And I'm like, oh, okay, what is that about? But yes, honey. So balancing it. Okay, so you find that naturally you overshare, and that's what helps you connect with your audience. Yeah. Which is a good thing. No, for sure. I mean, but I think, because the way that social media works sometimes, you have to know, like, how do you when to like lock off. Yeah. I feel like anyway, naturally as a mother, I have to dedicate a lot of my time to my kids anyway. So I will always, if I know that I need to do that, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to prioritize and put certain things first. And there have been times, like I said, recently there was a time where I wasn't on live for a good minute, and it was like people said something about it. But for me, that was a time where I needed to just lock in and focus on me. And I wasn't shy to do that. What is crazy about it is then when you go back, you're like, oh, my insights and like my engagement has gone down significantly because I haven't been engaging. And it's like so annoying that social media does that to you. Yeah, there's pressure. There's always kind of pressure to have to keep up. Going. Yeah. So how do you balance it out? Because obviously, like you explained earlier, you're a mother. You have all these other ventures and things that you're doing. Like how do you balance that out for yourself as well? I feel like it's one of those things that you have to just go with the flow. You have to like, again, be very self-aware, know thyself, and be able to say, you know what, I need to unwind, or I need to like set certain times of the day, which is what I was doing with the whole spliff thing. That was my whole little thing, which is why it's been a bit difficult recently, because I don't smoke anymore. It's like I've not been on live so much, because before it would be like, okay, when I have my spliff, that's my time to myself. That's when I can kind of like go live, because it's like I'm not necessarily doing anything else. I'm just having a little chill time, and I can share that chill time with other people. And then you find on social media that the stoner community is large up all the people in the stoner community. And there's other people, like I have people that would just want to come and sit down and smoke with me as well. So they would get up on the live and they would smoke with me and stuff like that. And it was like, okay, cool, once I finish having this spliff, I'm gonna come off. And that was my way of like timing myself. It's like, okay, cool, when it's like spliff time and it's chill time and the kids are in bed and whatever else, and I'm having my little me time, that's when I can go live. No, for sure. Sorry, honey, I've just noticed that we've got this game on the thing on top of our heads, like a filter or something. I'm not too sure what that is. If we could try and get rid of that. It says it's a game or something. I'm not too sure because it's never been there before. No, I fully hear you. And I think when it comes to like, okay, so, self-medicating or, trying to find ways to handle and things like that, I think sometimes it's a matter of habit, obviously. But
well done to you for, recognizing that and being like, you know what, I don't need this in order to, do you see?
I don't even feel like it was like, I don't need this thing. You know what I realized? That I was leaning on it too much. And I felt like I need to be able to feel like I can, again, going back to dealing with your emotions and stuff like that and mental health, it's like, it got at the stage where I said I need to quit for a minute. It was like, I felt like I need to be able to, you see, like, it's one thing when you intentionally are using herbs to like meditate and whatever not, yeah? It's another thing when you're leaning on it to escape from things.
Yes.
Do you understand? And I felt like at that moment, it was like, this has become too much of an escape thing for me. And I need to face myself. And the only way I'm going to be able to face myself and face my emotions is if I stop for a minute. And so I decided to stop smoking, stop drinking, and also to be celibate.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did the celibacy thing. I did for about a year and a half, and I think the first couple months, I think it's challenging when you're used to being in a relationship. This was just like when I, was fresh out of my relationship with my ex, and we was together for 16 years. So that's all I knew, So I was like, you know what? In this moment in time, I need to recenter
and connect with myself. And
like what makes me happy.
Important.
Instead of all these distractions.
And that's what it was that led to me to do that in terms of the smoking and everything. It was like the only way I'm gonna face myself properly is if I take away these things that I'm leaning on as a crutch.
That's empowering. 100%. 100%. So obviously being a woman in the entertainment industry. What are your thoughts on women being over-sexualized in the industry? Do you think this is an issue? Do you think it's...
Yes, it definitely is an issue.
Let's talk on it.
Again, going back to my younger days, one of the first major opportunities I had when I was younger was I was in a girl group.
Oh, okay.
But what peed me off and made me not take that opportunity was that they wanted to market me as like a UK Nicki Minaj, and they wanted to like over sexualize me. And back then, like, it's so funny when I look at myself now, because the way how they wanted me to dress then is kind of like the way how I dress now, but then I'm grown now. Do you understand what I mean? Back then I was like quite young. I don't think I was even 16 yet. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I wasn't even of legal age to be doing these types of things, let alone to be presenting myself to the world like that. And I was such a tomboy. So I was so like one of these people that was always in hoodies and trackies and baggy pants and fitted hat and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, nah, like I really like kind of like, and I'm happy with myself that I made that stand. Sometimes I regret it a little bit because it's like I had so many crazy opportunities that if I had taken them back then, where I would be compared to where I am now, like I would have probably been making a lot of money, doing a lot of big things. I even had the opportunity to do a live PA with Drake. And it's like I turned down a lot of that because it was like, what you guys want me to do is essentially kind of like sell my soul and do something that I'm not and give into something that I don't want to give into, and that I knew in my mind was wrong and wasn't something that I didn't want to present myself like that. And I'm not going to just do that just to make money and just to like be famous. Or
at the end of the day, money comes and goes, fame comes and goes, but your integrity, your morals and who you are as a person stays with you. So whatever you're willing to sacrifice, ultimately you have to be willing to live with that, right? And then obviously, like when we look at the fact that, you know, you're a mother now, like when you become a mother, it's like you want to represent. You know? I think there's a difference between being a woman that's in her feminine energy and is okay with being sexy, with being a bit more being, you know, and just enjoying and appreciating who you are and your assets. That's one level of it. But you know, the other side of it, when it comes to the industry, feeling like women have to, especially in the lyrics, like women literally are like just like subjected yourself. To like that's not healthy. That's not for me. It's not endearing.
Even the way how social media works nowadays, the algorithm, as soon as you got a little bit of cleavage out and blah 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 blah, it's like likes coming in, insights coming in, followers coming in. It's like it's what the world is trying to push you towards. Like, it takes a lot of strength to not like really lean into that too much. I remember even like I've got a son, so a lot of the time I sit down with my son and talk to him about like the way how I'm dressing, because I've got like a persona where when I'm out being artist I dress in a way that I don't necessarily dress when I'm at home being me. Do you understand what I mean? And I had to sit down with my son and say, are you comfortable with this? Because it got to a point where I'm on certain platforms, I'm in certain spaces where even like his young friends at school are like, oh, I saw your mum on DJ AG, I saw your mum on Pen Game and blah 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 blah. And I had to sit down with him as the man in my life that is the most important to me and say to him, what are you comfortable with? What are you not comfortable with? What is going to make you as a young boy feel embarrassed? Because I think a lot of women don't really consider these things as well, especially with your boy children as well, how that actually affects their mind, their mum being out there in that type of way. And I love him to the death of me, because he was like, Mum, it's cool, do your thing, I know it's just like you performing and whatever. And then there's certain little outfits that he'll be like, Mum, wear your tracksuit bottoms on the way there, and when you get there take it off and then put them back on when you're on the way back home. Like, as long as you're safe, to protect you. That's it. And it's like, I feel like that's another important thing as a woman when it comes to stuff like that, to be able to consider who it is that's looking at you. Like, because even if it's not your own children, there's other young children out there looking at you as something that inspires them 100%. Or that influences them in some kind of way. And you don't want to as much I'm a big advocate for like artists shouldn't change who they are because of the influence that they have. So if that's you, be you. And it's like the parents' responsibility to make sure that their children ain't listening to that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
That's a great point.
But at the same time, I still accept that there is a level of responsibility that you do have, where it's like you don't want to be the person that now when God calls you to account, you've influenced all these people into something that is like evil and not good.
That's interesting. Like,
and then again, as an artist, sorry to cut you, ahead, but as an artist as well, when you're in certain arenas, because like a lot of arenas music wise are heavily male dominated, you got to protect yourself as well. A lot of people look at you, they see you dressed a certain way, they see you act in a certain way, and then they automatically assume that means that they can... Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so you can't just be out here presenting yourself in certain ways. There's a level to it, because if you can be like, I remember a male friend of mine saying, nah, you got to remind them, like, even though you're dressed and you're pretty and that you're still gangster too, don't ever try me. Like, you got to have a certain level of strength to it, where it's like, you can be comfortable in your feminine energy, you can be comfortable in your own skin and still demand that respect that we was talking about earlier. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But there's levels to it, and there's like a certain level to where some people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't be looking at me like that because I'm dressed like that. But then at the same time, like, I mean, there's a level to like, what do you expect as well?
Look, at the end of the day, like, we're grown and we have to accept that the fact that sex sells. It is what it is. Men and women love looking at beautiful women.
100%.
You know, and amazing, beautiful men as well. But at the end of the day, when it comes to women, I think there's sometimes a disconnect between men understanding that she likes to feel good, she likes to dress
and respecting you and taking you seriously,
and still being able to and still be able to say, you know what, but she's talented and she's intelligent and she's, you know, she's got all these amazing attributes and she's not just sex on legs. Like, let's just be real about it, because I feel like sometimes men just kind of, especially in the industry, just kind of being like, it's the easiest way for them to kind of dismiss your talent. Because it's like,
that's what happened to me when I was on DJ AG.
I was just about to ask.
I don't know if you remember, there was a clip and he was like, keep your jacket on, keep your jacket on.
Yes. Oh yeah, because it's TikTok though.
Yeah, he's like, oh, the TikTok's very sensitive.
It is, honey. TikTok is, I mean, because I trust me, I know this.
And the thing is, that clip went viral, and then when I went on the page where it went viral, throughout the comments, there was a lot of people saying the reason why. And the thing is, I wasn't dressed like that. It's just how I felt comfortable. But they was assuming that, oh, you're dressed like that because you don't have no real talent and you need to show your body to get attention and blah 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 blah. Yeah, and it wasn't even half the cleavage that I've got now. It was like about this much.
Oh, it's so easy for people to be. It's so easy for people to be behind the screen and place
that's
judgment.
You. That's your own mind and your own inside of whatever's inside of your heart that's projecting that onto me. That's got nothing to do with me. But like I said, it takes a certain amount of strength and a certain amount of like knowing yourself to be able to get the balance right. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Between, do you know what? This is how I'm comfortable. I'm going to do what I'm comfortable with, but I'm also going to demand a certain level of respect regardless of what your opinion of me is as well at the same time.
Big facts. Big facts. I love that. Let's move forward a little bit to like currently what you're doing now. Like I see that you've got a few. I mean, I see the collaborative skits that you have out with LV General.
Yeah,
big up to him. I've been
Shouts
knowing him for
LV,
years.
yeah.
Yes, little joker, big
dope
joker.
person. Yeah, man.
Yes, an amazing guy. And I just wanted to know, like, how did that come about, the collaboration with you and LV, and like, what is it about the skits that you enjoy?
So I've known him for a while now, but I don't know. Recently, he was like, you know what? We've got like a good chemistry that would be good on camera. Okay. I've got this idea. Okay. I've got these things that I want to do. Like, can you help me out? Yes. And I was just down for it. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And I was just like fully locked in. Right. And I feel like I've done acting before in the past. And what his whole thing is that, you know what? As much as I can do the comedy and whatever, I want to be able to showcase my acting skills a bit more. So instead of it just being like your everyday comedy skits, we kind of tried to like make it a little bit something different. That's why we got like the Southeast Enders.
Yeah, no, I like, and it's like, I love that.
There's more thought into it of like, how can we showcase our acting talent and like our writing skills and things like that, where we're literally sitting down and we're making up like content and ideas and things like that. And for me, that was great for me because I do want to lean into that side of things as well. Again, I'm a writer, and when I say I'm a writer on all levels at the moment, I'm writing my own book.
Dope.
Chapter by chapter, it's like they're short stories that eventually I want to turn into short films. So it's
come on.
More opportunity I can have to showcase my abilities to act and things like that.
That's amazing.
I'll take them and run with it.
That's so dope. Yeah, keep it coming.
I was in a movie as well, but unfortunately, because of some red tape around it, it didn't end up getting released. We did a premiere, and I really hope it gets released eventually because it was like gonna be like a hood classic. It was like a lot of people from Northwest London. Some of them got condolences to them have even passed away during the process of making the film. It's been a long time in the making. It was really high quality. We went and did the premiere, and then there was some hiccups along the way, but it was called Change, and it was a dope film. And I do hope, like, fingers crossed, that it still gets out there. But one way or another, I really love like acting. Even my son, he was acting with me in the film. He loves acting as well. So like more opportunities that can open doors in that direction, I would love to take them opportunities.
That's it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, opportunities are there to be had. It's just a matter of putting yourself in the right place at the right time and actually just going for what you want to do. Yeah. So yeah, man. And you have to, that's what it is with the LV thing as well. You have to sometimes like, and that's one thing I would say to the audience as well. Sometimes you can want something, but until you're ready to actually go out and get it for yourself. Come on.
It's not going to come. Yeah. So sometimes the same way how I've had to create a platform for music, again, we're creating a platform for acting and so on and so forth, where instead of waiting for someone to come to you, you're going to bring it to them and put it in their face and make them have to see it.
And I love that because I remember I was having a conversation with my good friend China the other day. Big up China.
Yeah, shouts out China.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, and me and him have like proper conversations where I was just kind of like, you know what, B, I'm in a stage in my life where it's kind of like I'm not waiting for people to give me the opportunities. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm building my own table. Like, I'm not waiting to get seated. I'm not waiting for you know, the gatekeepers to finally loosen up and be like, come on in, Nadz. Like,
you could sit down all day and just wait for an opportunity to drop on your head, but
no, that's not how life works.
Yeah, that's long. So you gotta put in the work, bro.
That's it. As long as I have the time, the energy, and the will and the talent to do it.
Put yourself in people's face and let them know I'm here and I ain't going nowhere.
That part.
And force them to like see what you are like.
That's it. I think at the end of the day, talent always speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, like those comedic skits that you and LV are doing, they're fully entertaining. Like, keep them coming. Like,
oh, thank you.
You guys do make a great duo, and it just works. And if it works, it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got another one dropping soon. If you lot haven't seen them already, go and check out part 1 and part 2 because part 3 is going to be crazy.
Dope. I absolutely love that. So, going back to your music career now, what does success in the industry look like for you?
Oh, that's a hard question, you know, because I've always said I'm not one of these people that necessarily care about the fame and money of it all. So I don't think success is about necessarily me becoming like famous or making the most money or anything like that. For me, it's about being able to express myself in the way how I want to express myself, being able to then support others, like through the things that I'm doing with shows and so on and so forth, to be able to help others to get on a platform, to be able to get others to be able to do what they want to do, and to be able to inspire others as well. That's what success looks like to me.
That's so beautiful. I think people sometimes take it for granted when you have the gift to be able to inspire people with whatever gift it is that you have.
Yeah.
Because it's not like everything is a gift, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a therapist, like whether you're an artist, those are gifts unique to you, you know? And I think that it's about sharing it. It's about being able to recognize those gifts.
Yeah, God wouldn't give you those gifts if he wasn't meant to share it.
And for no reason either.
And sometimes that's your ministry as well, differently when it comes to God as well. Sometimes people like... That's another thing. I was watching Spice the other day talking about how the church was shunning her that time when she went into the school in Jamaica. And what she said that stood out to me was she was like, well, how are you guys reaching the people that you need to bring to the Most High?
If you're there
and not just that, but you're in the church with the people that are already there, that already want the Most High in their life. You need to be able to go out to the people that are not there and the people that are sinners and be able to share something with them. And so sometimes ministry isn't just about being able to preach and be in a church or a mosque or so on and so forth. Sometimes it's deeper than that, and sometimes the way how you touch people is through music, is through talent, is through so on and so forth. And a lot of people need that in their lives, and if you have that to give to them, then why hide it and why not share it?
100%, babes. And on that note, just keep on sharing. Like we've near the end of our session, our time together. It's been amazing. But before I do let you go, like let people know like what is up next for you for Silva Rose.
So obviously, like I said, the LV General thing's coming up on the 20th of June. I'm going to be headlining
at
the Mez Lounge. Oh
yeah, that's my birthday, honey.
Oh well, happy birthday in advance if I don't see you.
Honey. Yeah, I love that.
I'm supposed to be actually going to Portugal this weekend. I'm going to be hosting for the what is it? It's a spring break weekend thing that they're doing in Portugal. So more showcases. I'm trying to book a spot. As soon as I've booked it, the details will be out on my social media, so look out for that.
Let me know. I'll be there, girl.
Yeah,
I'll be there doing. I'll probably.
And then obviously the EP will be out soon eventually as well.
Yes, guys. Yeah, make sure you support. Follow her. Follow Silva Rose's journey so that you can you know when all the hot tunes and things are dropping.
Yeah, at Real Silva Rose on all platforms, and then Silva Rose on any music platforms that you guys subscribe to.
Dope. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody that locked in your time with Nadz right here with Silva Rose on Just Cool Radio. It's been a vibe, honey.
I know. Thank you very much for having me. I loved it.
Thank you. No, I fully enjoyed it as well. We're going to see ourselves out, guys, with Never Stop, which is Silva Rose's latest release, guys. Make sure you do head over to all music streaming platforms and run it up because it's a vibe, okay? Run it up.
After all this pain and strife, better know there ain't no turning back till I make something of it. There ain't no stopping the battle until the war is won and the dust settles. That's why I ain't never gonna fucking stop. No. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on that throne. Never gonna stop till I get that, no. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on the throne. Never gonna stop till I roam the globe, cause I seen the blocks and I seen the roads. Never gonna stop till I'm CEO, cause I seen the bricks just broke down the O's. Never gonna stop till I'm fucking rich, cause I live the drama, broken home. Never gonna stop till I leave the bits. Never gonna stop till I leave the zones. Seen some shit that will change your brain. Seen the hurt, felt the pain. Saw the clouds and I felt the rain. See some shit drive man insane. Send man jail, cuffed in chains. Seen some shit, it made me change. That's why I'll never be the same. Learned the rules, but I changed the game. Skilled with tools and I learned to aim. Pick my target, know my range. Pick the hardest, rearrange. Quick to start it, leave the flames. Flows retarded, leave the blame. Rose bombarded, she's the same. No, she's bossy, curvy fame. She's a boss and he's the same. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on that throne. Never gonna stop till I get that. No. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on the throne. I'm big and I'm fucking incredible. Smoke weed, it's only medical. I'm growing, blowing ahead of you. It shows you know that I'm dead in you. I'm the boss, you can call me the head of you. Come close and get a better view. From close you can see it's a splendid view. Repost and see what the letter do. Hop in the office, don't hang on the road, chill with the bosses. Time is with money, gotta know what you're doing, know what the cost is. No time for losses, can't afford so I learn, improve and I profit. Make moves, that's impossible. Stack, no need to floss it too. Building up till I'm comfortable. Slowly grow with hungry moves. Hunt and prey like hungry wolves. Knock out both people I'm bunting to. Fall back, no need for front and boot. It's clear I see you stunting too. Speed up when I'm coming through, cause if you come too close I'm punching you. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that though. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I own that road. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I'm on that throne. Never gonna stop till I get that. Never gonna stop till I get that, bro.
Everybody turn it up, low. JusCoolRadio, Madonna.
Bring the hot girls come to party, cause we love see them move and shake them body, yo. Bring the hot girls come to party, just cool them, love it, love it. Hey yo, it's Alive and Living Scotch, Sean Paul letting you know, you don't know. JusCoolRadio, and that's how the dial set. Dirty.
Hey, what's up? This is boy Mr. Vegas, and you got it locked to JusCoolRadio. You know, say, yeah, how we play the baddest and the maddest and the best dancehall and reggae music and all type of music, soca, everything. I get it, yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, JusCoolRadio, turn it up loud. Na 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 na. Why you wanna leave me, baby?
If you don't know, now you know. Go and tune in to JusCoolRadio.
Zena. New talk when me have run the place Zena. When you see your brother, you say, walk on Zena. I hold that on your antenna. Now the one and only JusCoolRadio. You don't know bass and dance to the fullest. Run it.
Just cool. Saying just cool.
Business, community project or product to the next level. Want to reach a dynamic and engaged audience? Look no further than JusCoolRadio.com. At JusCoolRadio, we offer the perfect platform to showcase your brand. Our diverse programming and loyal listeners are the ideal match for your advertising needs. Whether you're a local business, an emerging entrepreneur, we've got you covered. Want to add some star power to your event? Book JusCoolRadio talent to bring excitement and professionalism to your next big occasion. Our talented hosts and DJs will keep your audience entertained and engaged. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Visit JusCoolRadio.com today to learn more about our affordable advertising packages and booking options. JusCoolRadio, disturbing the silence, catching the eyes of many.